Hi, Sonja Badesi here from Success Fitness. Today we're going to be doing an epic ab workout. Are you ready for that? Thank you to Roy Rhodes Recreation Center for sponsoring this class. And all you need today is a mat and some water, and we'll be ready to roll. So before we get started, let's just loosen up those hips a little bit. So all I like you to do is opening the hip up, opening the hip up. Good job. Just alternate right, left. Really just trying to open things up a little bit before we go straight into the core. We got a whole whack of exercises. We're going to run them through once, and then we're going to run them through a second time. And then if you're real eager, you can do it a third time. All right. Nice deep breathing. 4, good. 3, 2, and 1. Give me a nice deep breath, reaching it tall. Let's do a nice little hinge forward. Let yourself just dangle, rolling it all the way back forward. Good job. All the way up. Inhale, reaching it up. Exhale, hinging it forward. So today's workout, you really don't need shoes, so you can kick them off. Okay. And release. Good. Let's take it right down to the floor. Sometimes when we're doing these kind of workouts, do I recommend maybe starting off with maybe a bike warm up, maybe a good walk? Yes. So this would be a really good workout to do after a cardio type segment or a good walk or any sort of activity to get the body nice and warm. Not a bad idea. All right. So we're going to hold it right here. We're going to go into a V up. So what I'd like you to do is hands out of the way. If that's too difficult, you can do one leg at a time or both legs. So what I'd like you to do, I'll start at level 1 and then I'll pick it up from there. Okay, so all we're going to do from here is one leg at a time. We're going to pull your chest to the knee, chest to the knee, chest to the knee, right? So if you have a weaker lower back, this might be the best start for you. If you have a stronger lower back, what I'd like you to do is pull both knees in and out, both knees in and back out. So I'm just lightly touching my heels to the ground. Okay, pulling it in and out, or again, just staying right here. Exhale out, inhale down. Exhale out, inhale out. Good work. And pull, and pull, and pull. Good work. Keep going. Let's do 20 more seconds. We want to feel that burn, warming it up. And if that's too hard on the lower back, you can also give yourself a little bit of support with your hands just behind you. Okay, 10 more seconds, and pull, and pull. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Let's get the bottoms of your feet together. Let's stretch those hip flexors out. Drop those knees to either side. Lean slightly forward and give those hip flexors a little bit of a break. So a lot of times with V-ups, we have a lot of kicking in of those hip flexors in the groin area. Good, and release. We're going to go back into that V position. This time I want you to lean back a little bit. You can tap your heels lightly to the ground, or you can lift them up so that we are working a little bit harder and also having to balance a little bit more. I want you to pretend you have a kayak paddle in your hand, and we're going to kayak it out, okay? Ready? We're going to kayak it to one side, and then figure 8, kayak it to the other side. And again, over and over. So again, starting with your heels down, and then if you feel ready, let's lift those heels up and then going into that harder level. Yeah, if that's too hard, just send them back down. If you feel this too much in your lower back, even coming up just slightly with your torso, not all the way though. If you come all the way up, then it's almost too easy, right? Like we don't want to be here. Yeah, too easy. So leaning back, and again, kayaking it through, kayaking it through. Keep your heels down or lift them off the ground. So as you know, if you've been doing my classes long enough, I do have a weaker lower back. I have injuries in there, so I have to be a little bit more gentle and more careful, right? So I lightly touch my heels to the ground to give myself a little bit more support. We got 10 more seconds. Go, go, go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Good. Feet together, but we're going to lay down this time. Butterfly position of your knees, taking the hip flexors out of the equation. Hands behind your knees. We're going to crunch it up and down. Pelvic tucked in. So really making sure your lower back pushes right down. Ready? And go. Curling it up. Curling it up. Good work. Exhale out and curl. Awesome. So each exercise we're doing for 1 minute, right? Once we're done the whole circuit, we're going to go back to the first one and we're going to run them through again. And by that time, you're going to be a pro, right? and pull. Good. Exhale out, squeezing it up. Good job. Exhale out and pull. Lifting it through. Keep your knees separated. Keep them down to the ground. Good work. Exhale out, pressing it up and push. Good. Belly button pulls in. Make sure your lower back stays safe. Keep your elbows out, right? We don't want to be pulling them in. And pull. Good. 10 more seconds. Exhale and press. You got this. And push. Awesome. 4, 3, 2, and time. Are you feeling those? We're going to cross one foot over the other knee, just resting it right here. Hands go back behind your ears, and we're going to reach with the opposite arm over to that knee, but then I want you to go past that leg. Okay, so we're going to do the obliques. So hands behind your head, ready, knee open, and go. Reaching it and down. Keep going, reaching it and down. So my hand just lightly touches back to the head and then reaching it across. Yeah, so my one hand is supporting my head, so nice and gentle on my neck. And again, exhale, squeeze, looking awesome. And again, squeezing it up. Squeezing it up. Good. Belly button pulls in. Keep it nice and strong. Breathing out at the top. Inhale on the way down. There you have it. Let's go. Woo. And push. So my midsection definitely feels a heck of a lot warmer than it was when we first started. 20 more seconds. We got this. Right? So don't get the knee closer into you. Keep that knee open. So we don't want to be having it here, right? Otherwise, we're not going anywhere. 10 more seconds. Come on. Let's go. Exhale out. Inhale down. Exhale out. Inhale down. Good. And lift. And lift. And done. We're going to switch to the other side. Same thing. Head comes up. Ready. Opposite side. And go. Awesome. Good. Rotate into it, lifting the shoulder. So the reason we want to go past that knee is to really get the shoulder coming to the knee, okay? Because if we keep our hand here, a lot of times what happens, it just becomes a twist. I actually want you to lift into it, right? So we're really working through those abdominals. Exhale and lift. You got this. Pull that belly button in towards the spine. And that sounds funny, but it's like really try to press the belly button down to the floor. 30 more seconds. We got this. And lift. Good. Supporting your head with your opposite hand. And again. And again. Good work. We got 15 seconds to go. We can do this, right? And lift. And lift. So got this. Whew. Go, go, go. Awesome job. Lifting it. And time. Good work. We're going to hold it right here. We're going to take our legs straight up. We're going to wedge those hands in underneath your hips. Head is going to stay rested. We're going to start by just lowering your legs down as low as you feel comfortable. Get a feel for that. How does that feel on lower back? And then know what your distance is. We're going to lower down and we're going to abduct, okay? So we're going to go down, abduct, come back up, yeah? So your hands are here to support. Ready, set, and go. Down. And don't go as low if this is bothering your lower back, okay? And again, up, down, abduct, yeah? Up, down, abduct. So your hands are supporting. Up, down, abduct. Good job. Up, down, abduct. Very nice. Up, down, abduct. One more. We're going to add a little bit more of a hip lift to this. Okay, ready? Up, lift it. Down, abduct. Yeah? And again, up, up, down, abduct. Good job. Up, lift, down, abduct. Good job. Up, up, down, abduct. Okay, I'm getting warm. Up, down, abduct. Last one. And release. How you doing? We're not done yet. Okay, so from there, we're going to do a little flutter kick. So we're going to keep our hands wedged in. Point your toes, lower it down. And then all we're going to do, we're going to flutter it out for 1 whole minute. So make sure you're ready for that. Wedging those hands in to support if you need to. You don't have to. All right, point your toes, lowering it down. Ready? Flutter it out. So here, very easy, little bit harder, little bit harder, little bit harder. Yeah? Now, if you can, lift your head and shoulders and hold. Yeah? So if this bothers your neck, then take it back down. That bothers your lower back, come up a little bit higher. Okay? So don't stop when I'm stopping. Right? It's your challenge, your class. Just giving you the options on what you can do. It's still you who has to do the work. Let's go. A little lower. Lift your head and shoulders. Right? So do what you can. Keep going. Keep going. Come on, power through it. Power through it. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Last 4, 3, 2, and time. Whew, how's that? Pelvic tucked in, push the belly button in, hands go down beside your hips. We're gonna lift your head and shoulders. We're gonna reach for the heels, okay? So if you can touch them from here easily, I want you to push them back just slightly, okay? When we're lifting your head again, you might be getting to a point where it gets kind of tiring, right? So be careful of your neck. Ready? Chin tucked in, let's go. Touch your heel, touch your heel, touch your heel, touch your heel. Whew. Come on. Feel those core muscles that we're working? You are, aren't you? All right, if it gets tiring, come a little bit lower, and you might even have to stay here and just do a couple where you just keep your head down just to keep your neck supported. The key though is to lift more from the shoulders and making the upper abdominals do the work, not your neck, okay? Exhale out, exhale out. Come on, tap, 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 tap. Come on, let's see it. Tap it, tap it. Chin tucked in, lift those shoulders. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Good. Knees come in. Let's drop your head over to one side, stretching the neck. And it's okay to feel the neck a little bit, right? Those are muscles too. They need to get stronger. Over to the other side, stretching the neck. Good work. And again, taking it to the center. We're going to take legs straight up to the ceiling. Hands go behind your ears. We're going to lift your head again. And we're going to alternate reaching for your toes. Okay, ready? Opposite and down. Opposite and down. Try to go as high up to the shoelaces as you can. Okay, really want to feel your upper abdominals doing the work here. And again. And again. Come on. How are we feeling? Feeling it, right? And again. And again. Good job. Reaching it up. Reaching it up. Woo, 30 seconds. Ah, come on, squeeze it. Looking awesome. 10 more seconds. We got this. Woo, come on, push it. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Woo, feel the burn. We're gonna go right into bicycle crunches. Both hands stay behind your ears. One knee comes in towards the opposite shoulder, opposite leg is extended. I'll start with your level 1, and then we're gonna go to level 2. Okay, ready? And go. So level 1, you're right here. All right, level 2, you're right here. Not fast. And I really want you to think about pushing your foot towards the wall. It's like you're trying to kick the wall, okay? And kick it with your heel. Trying to go right across to the opposite knee, but think more lifting from your shoulders, yeah? Lift, 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 lift. Good job. Ah, ah, come on. If that's too hard, go right back to your level 1. Okay, it could also be always a combination of the two, meaning if one gets too hard or too easy, switch it to the other one. We got 15 more seconds. Come on, make it work. You got this. 4, 3, 2, and time. Let's pull those knees in. Give yourself a gentle rock side to side. Good job. We're going to turn you over onto your front, and we're going to go right down on your elbows, and we're going to do a little elbow plank rainbow. So your elbows should be right underneath your shoulders. We're going to get right onto your knees, and we're going to go hip to mat, yeah? Ready? If this is too hard, drop to the knees and then just dip it from here, okay? So you decide. Ready, set, and go. Hip to mat. Hip to mat, good. Hip to mat. If both of those are too hard, so let's say you drop to the knees, keep going, don't stop, and that's still too difficult, then I suggest you just stay in your plank position and then maybe give it 2 taps, right? And then stay back into that plank position, then go back to 2 taps, right? So you have to sort out what's your level of any exercises that we do through any of these classes. Don't stop. You have 30 more seconds. Keep this going. Then we got a couple more exercises, and then we're going to repeat that whole sequence again. Yeah, we are. Huh? Okay. Keep going. 15 seconds. We're not done with these. Tap it down. Tap it down. Yeah. Tap. 10 more seconds. Tap. And again. And again. And again. 4, 3, 2, and time. Hands go underneath your shoulders, point your toes back into your Cobra Stretch, stretching the front of your core. Shoulders come down and back. If that's too harsh, stay on your elbows. Let's just hold it right here. Whoo. All right, we're gonna come all the way up, plank position. So hands underneath your shoulders, feet go behind, and we're gonna pull your knee in to the same elbow for 1 minute, and then we're gonna go X across for 1 minute. So you're actually gonna stay here for 2 full minutes. Are you ready for that? Of course you are, because you wanna work hard, right? Because this is your class. Ready, set, and go. Same elbow, same elbow, same elbow. Don't stop. If you're having a difficult time with this, you can grab a chair. You can put your elbows on a chair, right? Just be careful to make sure that the chair is sturdy and it's not slipping and sliding away from you, okay? So I could technically do this right here, okay? And pull it in and pull it in, but go straight towards the same side elbow, okay? Keep going. Keep going. And notice I go nice and slow. I'm not going to go super fast here. I really want to support my lower back and my core. If I'm going too fast, we're going to add a little bit more cardio in that, which is great too. And there is a place for that, but not in this class. In 4, 3, 2, hold it right here. Give yourself a little breather. We're going to take it crisscross over. So knee to opposite elbow. Ready, set, let's go. To the opposite side, opposite side. So now we're crisscrossing it, right? So again, this chair comes in very handy for somebody like myself who has a weaker back and it fatigues fairly easy. And when you're still working through some of the imbalances that your body may have. Keep going, don't stop, push, push, push. You got 35 seconds to go and press. Whew. Keep your head in neutral, right? So when I'm looking at you, I always try to look at you sideways so my head still stays in that nice neutral position. And pull, and pull, and pull, and pull. Yes, we got this. And again, come on, don't stop. Pressing it through. You got 15 seconds, taking it across. Don't stop. You got 10 more seconds. Keep this going. Don't stop. Go, go, go. Last 4, 3, 2, and time. Let's go right back down on your belly. Arms extended, right underneath your not arms extended, arms underneath your shoulders, point your toes. We're gonna do lazy little push-ups. So all I want you to do is lift your chest. Ready? Lift it up 1 and release. So lazy push-up just means that your hips stay down. 2 and release. Every time I lift, I don't want to squeeze my glutes. 3 and down. And again, 4 and down. Good. And again, 5 and down. We got this. Exhale out. 6. Good. And again, 7, And again, 8. Good. Give me 2 more. 9. Last one. And 10. Let's sit back on those heels, arms extended, child's pose. All right, this is your round 1. We're going to go into your round 2, okay? I'm going to do round 2 with you, but round 3, you're on your own. If you're done right now where you're kind of going, whew, okay, that's 20 minutes of my time and I'm exhausted, then that's where you would stay, all right? Other than that, let's get ready for round 2. Anytime you need water, please get some. Hands behind. Now you know what to do, right? So take the exercises to your level. I'm just going to go one after the other now. All right, ready, set, and go. Okay, little support or one at a time. Right? And if you're doing this at home, don't worry about it, right? It's your workout, your level. This is important that you are taking this to your capacity, right? Exhale out and pull and pull. We so got this. You're doing a fantastic job. Be proud of yourself. What is the number one muscle we should always be working? This is it. It's your core. It's your midsection. This is your foundation. Okay, without this, the rest of the body can't get stronger either. Okay, so we do need to work on these areas. Come on, 10. Keep going. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and time. Butterfly stretch. Lean forward into it. Give those hip flexors a little breather here. Leaning forward into it. We're going to go back into your kayak. V-sit, okay? Just like what we did earlier, feet off the ground if you like, or supported. Ready? And go. Get that paddle in the water. Figure 8 in the front. Cross it. Notice how I really breathe out hard. This helps me to keep my core a lot tighter. You do not want to hold your breath here. Don't stop. I'm seeing you. I'm watching you. I know it's tough sometimes to multitask, right? When we talk, we got to stop, but you're just listening, which means that you don't have to stop. Come on, let's go. Are we warm? Come on, push it. Woo, 20 seconds. We got this. Feet off the ground. Make it harder. Feet on the ground. Make it easier. A little bit more upright, but not all the way. Making it easier. Yeah, 10 more seconds. Come on. Push it, push it, push it. You're not done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Butterfly crunches. Feet together. Leaning down into it. Hands go behind your ears. Knees apart. Crunching it up and down. Pelvic tucked in. Make sure your lower back stays nice and safe. And go. Curling it up. Curling it up. You got this. Good job. And again. Good. Squeezing into it. Oh, yeah? Feels good. Come on. Right? And the nice thing is when we have these exercises, we're all maybe at different levels, but it's to do everything more frequently so that we can sort things out. What feels good, what doesn't feel good. If there's any pain, that is a red flag. That means you need to stop, right? And then if you're unsure, you can always let me know. Message me on YouTube or Facebook and go, every time I do this exercise, it really bothers me. What do I do, right? And then we can talk about it and maybe I can help you, right? Exhale out, pressing it up. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Knees back together. We're going to cross one leg over the other. Hands go back behind your ears, and we're going to reach it over to one side, and then we're going to do the other side. In 4, 3, 2, let's go. Reaching it. Stay with that one side. Good. And again. Don't forget to breathe. I know, it sounds so funny, right? What do you mean, forget to breathe? If I wouldn't be breathing, I wouldn't be here. It's like, no, you got to do exhale on the way up, inhale down. Exhale on the way up, inhale down. Good. And again. And again. And again. Come on, you got 30 seconds. Let's do this. You want to feel this, right? So don't go too far to the side. I want you to go right beside the knee and reaching diagonally away from there, right? And press, 20 more seconds. And lift. Good work. Exhale out, lifting it. Good work. Press. And again, you got 10 more seconds. We're so close. Now we're going to switch it to the other side. Almost there in 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch it. Don't stop. Let's go right into it. Let's go. You know it. Awesome. Come on. Nice lift. Think shoulder to knee here. Lifting it up, not knee to shoulder. And lift. And lift. So the opposite hand is supporting your head, supporting your neck. Exhale out, lifting it up. And again. And again. Good work. So got this, yeah? Right? And depending on what level of fitness it is, you might find at this point you're kind of going, whew, okay, my core is definitely feeling this, right? Or you might get into that third round and get to this point and feeling that, right? And push. 10 more seconds. Keep going. And push. 4, 3, 2, and time. We're going to wedge those hands underneath your hips, not right underneath your lower back, just underneath your hips. Legs go straight up. We're going to drop, abduct, and lift, yeah? In 4, 3, 2, and go. Down, abduct, and lift. Down, abduct, and lift. Down, abduct, and lift. Down, abduct, and lift. 15 seconds. Then we're going to continue this, but we're going to add a little bit more of a hip lift, okay? And up. Good. Up and down. Last one, but keep the same motion going. Ready? Down, abduct, and now give me more of a hip lift. Yeah? Down, abduct, hip lift. And again. Down, abduct, hip lift. Woo. Down, abduct, hip lift. We got this. And again, 10 more seconds. I'm hot, so sweaty. It's getting there. 4, 3, 2, and time. Whew. All right, feet stay flat on the ground. Pelvic tucked in. Hands go down to the sides of each foot. And we're going to reach it, so we're going to wiggle forward. I'd like you to really lift your head and shoulders with this, okay? Ready? Lifting it up. Okay, and go. Touch the heel. Touch the heel. Touch the heel. Good. Keep your shoulders up. Come on. If you feel this too much in your neck, you're probably doing this and looking up to the ceiling. You want to keep your chin tucked in. Look at your knees. And tuck. Touch it. Lift those shoulders. The more we lift them, the harder your core is working and the more support the neck will have. And go. 30 seconds. Keep going. 20 more seconds. Yeah. 15 seconds. Woo. Come on. Lift it up. The more I lift into it, I can feel my core burning. As soon as I let go, it's nothing. But then you lift and it's like, my goodness. And time. Pulling those knees into your chest. Give yourself a gentle rock. Because the neck worked really hard, just take your head over to one side. Good job. Let's take the head over to the other side. Excellent work. Back to the center. Legs go straight up to the ceiling. Hands behind your ears. Lifting your head this time, supporting your head. We're going to reach to the opposite toe. Ready? And go. Reach it up. Reach it up, right? So reaching to the opposite leg. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Come on. Reach into it. Reach into it. We got this. Reach it up. Nice and tall. Reach it. Reach it. Whew. Come on. Push it up. Pressing up to the ankle. Try to go past your ankle if you can. Can you touch those shoelaces? 30 seconds. Let's go. Come on. Tomorrow, your abs will feel like they're bruised. And press. And you're like, what's wrong with me? 15 seconds. That exhale really helps when you're lifting into that core work. Okay, 4, 3, 2, and time. Pull the knees in. Give yourself a gentle rock side to side, massaging through that lower back. We're going to go back to those bicycles, pressing the foot away. So hands stay behind your ears, lifting your head up. Opposite leg extends in 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Low impact. You're right here, pressing it from here. Okay? So you decide. Keep going. Don't stop. Nice and controlled. I'm going to check my cheat sheets because I think we forgot the Flutter Kicks. So we're going to have to get them in there at one point. Probably do them right after this one. What do you think? I think that's a great idea. Keep going. Keep going. It's like, no. Come on, push it out. Press it. Press it. Press it. 15 seconds. So got this. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Good. Hold it right here. Flutter kicks it is. Yeah? I didn't forget. All right. Hands underneath those hips. Pointing your toes. Lower them down where you need to have them to flutter it out. In 4, 3, 2, let's go. You want to make it harder? Head and shoulders up. Yeah? So upper abdominals staying nice and stable as you're fluttering it out. All right? So Navy SEAL flutter kicks. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah? Whew. Right? A little easier. Just don't go as low. Keep your head down, right? So again, my hands are really helping that lower back here. So if you need to adjust them a little bit, adjust them, right? Just try to get through it. If you need a break, take a breather, right? Lower it down a little bit more. Find where that right level for you is, right? Not here. That's too easy, right? And if you do need to make it maybe from a bent knee, then so be it, right? There's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes we need to adjust it and it looks kind of funny, and that's okay too, right? So long as it's workable and we're actually working and we're feeling those muscles burning, we know we're doing something. In 4, 3, 2, and time. Whoo! Pulling those knees in. Good job. We're going to turn it over, elbow plank position into your rainbow. Okay, so elbows down, and we're going to tap your hip down to the floor, edge to edge. All right, ready? And go. Tap it down, tap it down, tap it down, tap it down. Good. And tap and tap. If that's too hard, drop to the knees. Tap and tap. And tap and tap. We got this. Tap and tap. Good work. And again, exhale. Looking awesome. Tap it out. Woo. Not literally tapping it out. You're not done. Good job. On your elbows, on your toes, or on your knees. 20 more seconds. Come on. You got this. Don't stop. If you need to stop due to discomfort, then yes, absolutely give yourself a little breather, child pose it, whatever you need to do, and then jump right back in. You got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and time. We're going to stay on your belly. We're going to lift it up into a cobra. This is a nice stretch for the core muscles, right? Or you can take it down to the elbows. Opening it up, just slightly looking up towards the ceiling, compressing into that lower back a little bit. Hold it right here for 4, 3, 2, good job. We're going to go right onto your hands. Plank position, mountain climber, same knee to same elbow in 4, 3, 2, and go. Push it in, pulling it in, pulling it in, pulling it in. So going right to the same elbow. If that's too hard, maybe use the chair again, right? And going back into that plank position and going into that same elbow. Notice my hips are still level with my shoulders, so we're not here. Okay? Plus, when we're here, we're going to press that chair away, and there's a possibility we're going to go flying and face planting. We don't want that either. Okay? Keep going. You might have a good story to tell, but I don't want to I don't want to hear it. I don't want you to get hurt. So be very careful. And I stay right above my elbows. That's really important. Don't push away. So we're not here, okay? Right above. Press. Pulling it in. 4, 3, 2, and time. Give it a little breather, and then we're going to take it into the X, meaning we're going over to the opposite. Okay, ready, set, and go. Opposite elbow, opposite elbow, opposite elbow. Good. Good job. Pulling it in. Keep going. You're not done yet. You got 30 more seconds. I'm not going to lie, right? Like, this is not easy. And even on the chair, I find actually sometimes the chair harder because I really have to focus on keeping myself in that nice alignment. So sometimes what seems easier is not easier, but it might be easier position for you. But because of that better, easier position, you can actually isolate better. Okay. So it actually becomes harder on the muscles where you're supposed to be feeling it. 4, 3, 2, and time. Good. From there, we're going to lay it back down on your belly, and we're going to go back to our lazy push-ups. All right, hands right underneath your shoulders, point your toes, shoulders down and back, lifting it up and down. Ready for 10. 1, and release. Notice my hips stay down. And again, 2, and release. Exhale out. 3, and release. Good job. And again, 4. Awesome. And release. And again, 5. And release. And again, 6. And release. And again, 7. And release. Give me 3 more. Exhale out, 8. So it's an indirect way. We're also stretching through the core. And again, 9. Good. Last one. Exhale out, lifting it. 10. And release. Good. We're going to push it into your child's pose. Arms extended. There we go. So that was 2 times through. You would like to do this a 3rd time. Go for it. Start back from the beginning. If you don't remember the exercises, which I don't blame you, I have them written down too, then just replay from the beginning or the 2nd round. It doesn't really matter, right? You know you have to start at the V-ups. You know you have to do a butterfly stretch. Then you're going to go into a V kayak, and you're moving on from there. And then try to do them all with little amount of rest, okay? We're going to take one leg forward, hands to the inside of that leg, and just trying to get into those hip flexors, okay? So hip flexors get used quite a bit when we're doing core work, especially when we don't quite know how to isolate the lower abdominals yet. But as they get stronger and as you're more focused with the core exercises and how to fire them properly, that's when we're getting somewhere, right? So if you've ever heard that sort of terminology where it's like we're firing those muscles, we're firing the core, that's really important to learn that. And that's where I come in. I'm a personal trainer. You know, that's what I teach, is teaching people how to fire their muscles properly so that you're not wasting your time in the gym. Okay, so it's really important to use the proper muscles with the right effort. So sometimes not more weights, it's just like, what are you actually feeling? Leaning into it. Good work. And releasing it. We're going to gently come up, and we're going to take your hands on your lower back. And I want you to squeeze the shoulder blades together. And I want you to open up from the front of the chest and leaning slightly back. It's a nice stretch to do at any time of the day. Okay? Leaning back so that we get a little lengthening in here and the lengthening off the core that we just worked. See how much stretch you're going to get. And releasing it, sliding those hands down to the knees. We're going to do a little cat and cow, pushing into the lower back, releasing it. Good. And again, exhale, rounding it. Inhale, releasing it. One more time. Exhale, rounding it. And inhale, releasing it, rolling it all the way up. Roll your shoulders down and back. Give me a nice deep breath, reaching it tall. Exhaling it out. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, hold it up here. And lean over to one side, stretching those obliques out. Stretching those obliques out. And back to the center. And releasing it back down, rolling those shoulders back. How's that feel? You did a fantastic job. I will see you again tomorrow, the next day, and the next day, and there on forward. Check out all the classes that we've done so far, and have a fantastic, if you're doing this on the weekend, have a fantastic weekend or the rest of the week. And I will see you tomorrow. I'm Sonja Bedesi from Success Fitness, and have a fantastic, epic day.